All right, James. You gotta pick. Banana Splits or Death Row Game Show? Which one?
I think he's leaning towards the banana split.
You want Death Row Game Show? Banana Split.
Okay, the highest jump for which one?
Banana Splits?
No, he was jumping higher for the other one. Yeah, I think he wants the other one.
Okay, you gotta pick one.
Wait, put the other one in front.
Hold him still.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see.
See which one he grabbed.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, he likes both of them.
Which one do you want? Look.
Yeah, which one?
This one or this one?
Maybe like hold them flat so he can like grab it.
You can grab anything. You just...
Well, he's distracted by the camera.
Started.
Come on,
Anything?
man. No jumping yet. Pick a, oh.
All right, Banana Splits it is.
Wow,
You picked Banana
okay.
Splits.
He did?
Yeah, he touched it.
Now you keep doing it.
Hello and welcome to another 31 Days of Horror 2019 video. James has chosen Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, the Banana Splits movie. Thoughts before we watch it?
I don't know if I'm going to like it because it's just stupid or what. Like, it reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese people, right? So if, like, you're at Chuck E. Cheese and they go berserk and try to kill people, like, that's what this looks like.
I just think it's bonkers that they did a Banana Splits movie and the movie is a horror movie. So I like it already. I don't even need to watch it. That's how, like, just the fact that they made it is good enough for me. I just hope that it lives up to my expectations because it has to be bonkers. It has to be bonkers.
I don't have high expectations. I think it's going to be stupid.
Stupid bonkers. Okay, we're going to check this sucker out and tell you what we really think right afterwards. And we're back. Don't you just want to sing? Tra-la-la-la. No. The Banana Splits movie. Wow. That was something. That was, yeah.
You make it sound like something bad.
That was a Canadian film.
I'm showing my cookie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I don't like it.
Now you know why she was in it. And you'll find out who we're talking about very soon. So what is the Banana Splits movie? Okay, the Banana Splits movie essentially revolves around a family whose youngest son, it's his birthday, and he loves the Banana Splits. Yeah. And they get tickets to go watch a live taping. And so they go to the movie studio and they go to the, I guess it was number one, it was the stage one, which was where the Banana Splits have always been filmed.
For decades.
For decades, right? Since 1969 or whenever they ever started or something like that. And they go to watch them, and unlike the Banana Splits that you know, these Banana Splits are robots. And you know what happens with the robots?
Never deal with robots.
Well, all it takes is one bad thing to go wrong, and next thing you know, the robots are killing everybody. Well, there you go. There's the movie.
Oh, spoil it.
Yeah, spoil it. So yeah, something goes wrong, the robots kill people. Yeah. I didn't realize the Banana Splits were going to be robots. That caught me off guard. I'm not going to lie. I did not expect that.
It didn't catch me off guard because, like, you showed me what the original Banana Splits were. So yes, obviously it's people and whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I never watched that, so it didn't faze me. Whatever, fine, we robots. I don't care.
Talk about that later. Films directed by Danishka Esterhazy. young female director, Canadian. I believe she's out of Winnipeg. Go Winnipeg. That's where I was born.
Great. Go Ontario.
Nobody's from Ontario in this one.
I've watched it. That counts.
So she's done a lot of work. Most of it shorts, and I mean a lot of shorts. But she did do a few films. H&G in 2013, Hansel and Gretel. And then Level 16 in 2018 before going on to the Banana Splits movie. So in reality, she's kind of newish. But she has worked on things like Channel Zero. She was an assistant director in there. So it's... She isn't really a name. Like, they didn't pull her from, a pool of super talented people and was like, this is the person we want to work with. No, she probably... I wouldn't be surprised if she approached somebody with this project or knew somebody on it. And that's how this came about because, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's not a lot before this. And I've never heard of her, which is odd considering she's a Canadian director of, I guess, genre in a sense. So the film is written by Jed Elenoff and Scott Thomas, who are essentially writers. They've done other stuff, but their big things are writing like kids programs. So like they've done Scooby-Doo's and R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour and Randy Cunningham, and of course the Banana Splits and Malibu Rescue the series on Netflix, and Raven's Home and the Jetsons and Best Friends and Flintstones, all this, well, modern stuff, not older ones.
The old Flintstones.
I don't actually think they're that old. So
their parents probably aren't even that old.
so they have a ton of between the two, and they've worked on many of the same projects. So it's almost like they're a team, but they have done stuff separately as well. But yeah, I was surprised to see that it was all like well, not all, but mostly kid stuff, which is where the Banana Splits is like it's a kid show, right? An old kid show, like the Flintstones and the Jetsons, right? Like, so it's funny. I wonder if there is like an extra on here with an interview with them or something like that, because I would like to know.
Now we gotta check.
Yeah, I would like to know. Well, it says there's behind the scenes featurette, which was what started. But I'd just love to see how they got involved with something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did they say, "Oh, we want to do a horror movie," and then, "Hey, we know kids stuff. Let's do a kids show gone bad" or something like that. Because like I said, it's the Banana Splits. It's a horror movie. Those two things shouldn't go together. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, they couldn't do it with, like, Goosebumps or something like that. Wouldn't go over. No.
Like... yeah, I mean, they've already done the Jetsons. They've already done the Flintstones. They're doing Scooby-Doo. Like, why the Banana Splits? I don't know. It just seems weird. But anyways, getting back to the people involved in the film. The actors... range. Again, most of them are Canadian. I've done some work, some more than others, in Canadian film and television. A lot of television. We get a lot of television productions up here, so a lot of them have one-off episodes in television shows. But we'll start with the mother, played by Danny Kind. Now that's who you recognized. But that came later on in her career. What you may not realize is she started off in Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer as a waitress, when she was much younger.
No, see, I
Decoys
recognized her
to
from
Alien
Working
Seduction
Moms.
as the goth girl.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so she started off, she's got some horror credits to her name really
That
early
surprises
on.
me.
Summer's Blood, she played Amber. Carney, she was the leopard woman.
Oh my god.
And then she starts getting into television. So this is after these, she's done this early career stuff where she's doing things. She's gone on and done episodes in television, working her way up the ladder till eventually she was in
Working Moms.
Working Moms. That's her big thing. So I mean, she's done a lot of stuff. The Night Before Halloween, the TV movie, and such. And then she was in Winona Earp as Mercedes, the Mercedes character, which essentially, I don't know if it was before or after Working Moms, but they kind of were at the same time. So I'm assuming somebody saw, or they bounced one or the other off each other type thing. They used it to get the other job because they were both large credits. Like in Working Moms, she's a main character, and Winona Earp, she's not the main character, but she's a recurring character. We'll call her a recurring character type thing. So yeah, and then for some reason she ends up in this Banana Splits movie.
So weird.
Which is like,
wow.
It's like, I don't know how many of these things are being done as favors to people or somebody knows somebody. Because this seems like a weird jump to get a paycheck when you just came off of something that was mildly successful, I would think. Like, it was pretty well known. A lot of people talked about it and all that kind of stuff. So
it was on CBC and then
yeah.
it was on Netflix.
Right, so
still waiting for the other season.
odd. Now, Steve Lund, that was the
son, the older son.
The older son?
Is it? No?
Wasn't that the dad?
I can't see things like that. I don't know.
I don't think it was the dad. 'Cause he's older.
Don't ask me.
But out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, similar type thing, you know, has a bunch of television things, you know, episode of Lost Girl, episode of Being Erica, episode of Alphas, Suits, Nikita, all these shows shot up here, you know, and then he gets kind of a break where he has a recurring role on Haven as the Colorado Kid. And then next thing you know, he's starting to get movies. TV movies, but movies. So Crossfire, Christmas Incorporated, and then boom. Bitten. He gets to play Nick Sorrentino on Bitten, and
Means nothing to me.
he went on, he then eventually did Rain, and then yeah, so he's got 2 big TV series, and then he ends up getting back into one-offs until Banana Splits. It's almost like somebody pitched this as being somebody's thing. You're gonna make it big after this. Honestly, most of the rest of the cast is not really anything, except for there is a vlogger. There's 2 vloggers in the movie, a male and a female. The male is nothing. He has nothing to his name, no credits. The female is Selena Martin. Now, I thought she seemed familiar, but I didn't want to think it was like, oh, okay, she's just another Asian girl. Maybe I'm just getting her confused with somebody else, because she doesn't have a lot of credits to her name. But one is Level 16 from the director, same movie, so that's probably how she got into this. But I recognized her from the Cindy Chen character in iZombie.
From one episode, you recognized her from one episode.
It was actually a pretty funny role, yeah. I didn't see The Other Kingdom. She plays Morgan in The Other Kingdom, and that's her biggest role. But yeah, it was from iZombie. I was like, that's where I knew her from. I totally remembered her. But yeah, it's mostly nobodies, which is nice. I like that. I like not recognizing most people. And when I do, I like not knowing where from. So, I was pleased to get a bunch of nobodies in a horror film about a kid's show gone wild.
Gone wrong.
Gone wrong.
Not gone wild.
Oh, it went wild.
It's wrong.
It was all right. Anyways, what did you think of the film?
I actually kind of liked it. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I actually kind of liked it. And I didn't look at my phone once because it was okay, and like I wanted to know what was going to happen next. And I liked that. I don't know. I kind of liked it. It wasn't like serious. Like I mean, maybe to some people, not to me. But still, it's like there was parts and like I almost choked on my food at one point. Like I was just like not expecting that. I was like, oh, what?
And it wasn't even a good part either. Like that.
They were all good parts.
I was like watching it, and then next thing I know, she's over there going. And I'm like, what? What? She's like, oh, that's. I didn't expect that. And I was just like, okay.
It flashed back in my head now. I know exactly when that happened. Yeah. You don't expect that to happen. Okay, come on.
Oh,
and
man.
they're just like the puppety things, which is kind of freaky in itself. You know, like would I want to be walking around in a show? What do you call it? Production studio with like robot things that are no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, but it was all right.
Yeah, since you brought up the whole robot thing, that's probably the one thing that I really didn't like about this movie.
Didn't bother me.
Well, here's the thing.
You wanted like regular people in the suits who like go mental and kill people? That's what you wanted?
I don't know what was gonna have people kill people or whatever, but when they're on the show and all this, they don't move like robots, right? But it's like as soon as the camera goes off and lights go down, the next thing you know, they're like. But when the lights are on, they're like, hello there.
Well, you know, maybe they got
like,
recharged or something.
So why is it you move two different ways? Like,
stop being so picky.
Well, I thought it was unnecessary. It was like, yeah, I get it. They're robots. It was just like, oh, okay, whatever. That's just stupid. Considering they didn't always move like that, why?
There was other parts that were stupid too, but just let it go.
That bugged me the most. They could have been like really like going after people and being all moving and all, but no, it's just like it was just like I don't know.
You gotta give the people a little time or something.
Yeah, a little time. That being said, there were some good kills. I'm not going to give anything away in that regard because, honestly, you gotta let it happen. There's some bad ones, which is another disappointment. I would have liked more gore in this film.
It was fine.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was fine. I didn't have a problem with any of that. It was fine.
That's all that this movie really had going for it. And it could have had more.
Who doesn't like it now? Didn't you say this was gonna happen?
Yeah, I think I said there was gonna happen. Wasn't that the other movie? I don't remember.
I still didn't think I was gonna like it.
But yeah, they did the Tra La La song, which awesome. They kept to that and
means nothing to me.
I only know.
Because you're so much older than me.
I've never seen the show. Only had a punk album that was kids' TV show theme songs done in punk, and Banana Splits was one of them. That's where my first introduction to the banana splits was. And then yeah, I saw, I don't know, some stuff on YouTube or something like that eventually later on. But I've never actually seen the banana splits. And when I saw it, I didn't want to see any of the banana splits, to truth be told. Like,
No, see, okay. The only problem that I had with this movie was I had a problem believing, because it's supposed to be like in modern day,
Well, yeah.
right? So I had a problem believing that, like, kids
the show was still on air.
and that they
and
actually
popular.
wanted to go, and actually wanted to go see a taping. I had a problem getting into that. I'm like,
Well, I didn't have a
come
problem
on.
with kids wanting to go see a taping. If this is supposed to be a popular show, sure, they're going to want to go see a taping. My problem was, how is it a popular show? There's nothing about
Since
this
1969.
this show, like, and it hasn't adapted, like, it hasn't progressed or become new. No, it's the exact same type of thing that you would have seen right, when the show started. So, yeah.
Other than that, I was alright with it.
Yeah. I mean,
You're gonna be so negative now. It's
I
like-
wanted something. I wanted more. I just wanted more from it. I don't know. Oh.
Maybe if you knew it was, oh, I can't say that. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted it to be more over the. I just wanted it to be more over the top. It seems like it was almost toned down a little bit. Like, almost like they wanted it to be for kids, but then at the same time,
Kids.
they couldn't have, like, you look at what's happening, and it's like, no, you would have had to have done all this stuff off camera, but you did it in camera.
Alright, I'm gonna get in trouble and whatever. I don't care. I think the problem was because it was Canadian.
Why is that the problem?
I said it. Budget. I think it was budget. You want something over the top? You need a big, huge budget. And who's gonna do that?
You
No.
don't need a big budget. You
Yes,
just
you
need a
do.
good makeup person.
No, you need a big budget. Like, there's a scene that I really liked. It could have been way better. I'm just saying.
Oh. They didn't need any more budget.
Yes,
They just needed to do it better.
they did. And had I known it was Canadian going in, I would have been way more impressed.
Most of the movies out there are Canadian. She just doesn't know it.
Don't tell me. Listen, I'm Canadian, whatever, but, I'm just saying.
But yeah, I don't know. I would have liked more.
You want more? You need more money. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't need more money. I just needed to be done well. No, you don't need more money for that.
Okay, we'll win the lottery. You'll make banana splits too. There you go.
I want to do banana splits too.
I'll do it.
Anyways, what do you want to rate this?
3.
3? I'm giving it a 2.5.
Wow. But it was fun.
I didn't find it that much fun. Like,
I found it fun.
there were a few good kills, and yeah, I don't know. It wasn't wacky and zany enough for me.
I don't need wacky and zany. I just need it to not to, like, suck ass. I can't. No.
It's Banana Splits as a horror movie. It needs to be wacky and zany.
I don't even care about the banana splits. I don't care about that. I'm just going with what I'm watching. I don't care. It was alright. Watch it. That's what I'm saying. Don't listen to him. I don't care if his channel. Don't listen to him. Just watch it.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a recommend. Even though I'm giving it a 2.5, I'm giving it a recommend because it's the Banana Splits as a horror movie. I know it's what drives me to watch it. It's what drives me to hate it, and it's what drives me to tell you to watch it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is not a bad movie. It's not. I'm surprised. I thought I was not really gonna like it, and it's alright. It's way
I don't
better
even
than
know
a-
what she likes anymore. Like I can't figure this shit out.
Stop showing me all this other garbage and then I'm like, it's way better than a lot of the other crap.
I think I just gotta stick to ghost movies and like things with lots of splatter stuff because apparently that's what she's into.
Yeah, I love ghost stories. I mean, the Hatchet, come on. It's not a bad movie, just give it a chance. That's all.
Anyways, that is the Banana Splits on this 31 Days of Horror. More 31 Days of Horror to come? You betcha. Will they be better? Who knows?
I don't think so.
But hey, we'll find
So you
out.
better watch that one.
Anyways, comment down below. Did you pick it up? Did you watch it? What did you think? Keep it spoiler free as much as possible. Thanks for watching. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.
Hey, it's framing my head. That's a little creepy. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god.
That's face recognition. It knows you're there.
No! This! The arms,
Oh.
not the camera.
Falling over.
I was just looking, I'm like, what's going
I don't
on
know.
there? Because before, this
Don't go
one
that
was
way.
straight up.